Striving to be an ace feels damn good to be king. Hey y'all, what it do? Another episode of the No Nonsense Minute. I wish nothing but love, blessings, and peace to you all. Um, Let me start the show off by saying that even me myself, I encounter problems. I encounter things in life. You ain't heard from me for a second, for a minute, but part of it is because I've been, a little ill. So I think, I'm very thankful. I'm, pretty much back to full health and everything's great. Another thing that happened to me is personal things that happened in my life recently. And I almost let them overcome me to the point where I start slacking up and things of that nature. But what I learned is, as I tell you guys, to keep your head up and stay strong, I had to, utilize that for myself. So things happen to me, and I'm just thankful that I'm able to somehow, some way recover and keep going. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I have that inner strength. Today I'm gonna talk about something that's real significant to me and what's really going on in my life right now, and it's like changes. I'm going through a lot of changes right now. You know, and what I'm learning to do is embrace these changes. Not fight them, not just embrace the changes. Change can occur at some point. Whether it's you getting older or things that occur in your life. You know, you can either fight them or embrace them. One of the two. You can either fight them or embrace them. And a lot of things that happen with these changes, there's nothing you can do about it, actually. So, you know, how do you deal with with the changes that occur in your life? Change can be a blessing at times. It's good to be brand new. It's good to be fresh. It's good to have the outlook of, hey, let me put a new wrapper on me. Let me start over again. No matter what it is in life, no matter what it is, let me start over again. Don't be afraid to let new things develop in your life. Don't be scared to go out the box, so to speak. Embrace the change and roll with it. Our attitudes dictate how we experience life. You know, People gonna always have some criticism of you or always gonna have something to say. But here's my thing. Don't start putting yourself in a position what I call self-create. You know, don't put yourself in a position where you create your own problems. You know, you get frustrated or you get nervous or you're getting scared, and then all of a sudden you tack on problems that you could have avoided, that you could have avoided yourself. So really be mindful of that. Don't create problems for yourself. Bad enough that you get them from the outside. So don't create problems for yourself. Change also shows you what you're made of. You know, Change teaches you to push yourself further than you ever thought you had in you. Change sometimes teaches you that you could conquer any mountain, anything that comes your way. You just have to adapt to the change. It's all about adapting to the change. Anybody that been on this earth for a while and moved from different positions in life, from either new surroundings or new people or new whatever. The key is adapting to the change. And the better you are at it, the easier things and the smoother things go. So, consider that. Leave out that comfort zone. Leave out of it. Leave out of that comfort zone and really, really press yourself to see what life has to offer. you as big as you want to be. Your growth depends on how much growth you want. Don't let nobody tell you how far you can go. You know, I had many people along the way of this journey to try to stunt my growth. Oh, this is all you can be. This is as far as you can go. Or you won't obtain this, or you won't do that. But I fooled all the naysayers. And I didn't do it to impress them or show them something. I did it for me. I did it to show me I can do something. I used to, I even said this a couple of shows ago where I'm like, oh, well, I'm doing this for the kids, or, my parents, they passed away. I'm like, let me show my parents, whatever. But the bottom line is I did it for me. I did it for me. And I'm fighting and struggling just like everybody else. There's nothing perfect about me. How will you know how far you can go if you don't try? I'd rather make a thousand attempts of failure, because that's bringing me closer and closer to success. It's bringing me closer and closer to success. What I'm starting to realize is, I've been like slacking on a few things. And I said to myself, I just sat there and said, Marvin, you've come too far. That's why I'm about to be harder on things in my life. That's why I'm a study harder than I ever have. That's why I'm going to go back to giving 110%. And I mean that from my soul. I don't have to impress others. I mean that for me. It's a lot of personal things been going on in my life. A lot of them. And I'm talking about some of them real hurtful. But what I had to ask myself is, Marvin, are you going to let these issues and problems bring you down? Are you going to let these issues and problems stop you from all you can be? Are you going to let these issues and problems weaken you or strengthen you? And that's why I be talking about the change. I've ran across a lot of people that I notice as I'm getting, further along, and especially in this education, it's like they're rooting for me. They're rooting for me. And I say I don't want to let them down, which is true, but I don't want to let myself down. And that's the main important thing here. So what I'm learning is, I'm learning to embrace change. I'm learning to embrace it. I'm learning to hold it, honor it, and just live with it, because some events, there's nothing you can do about it. Just like a little piece of the Serenity Prayer says, basically it's really saying, don't worry about things you can't change. And that's where I'm at in life. So I'm going to deal with my issues one step at a time. That's how I've gotten this far. And that's how I'll continue to grow. Hey, you guys, another episode in the books. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm not going to let nothing let me down again. I'm not going to let anything slow me down again. I'm going to start pumping these things out more than ever. Because I'm only human. I slipped and fell for a second. But I'm thankful to my higher power I had enough sense to get back up. And that's what makes me me. I don't give up. I don't quit. So till next time, y'all, I'm gone. I miss y'all. And hey, I'm just thankful for every good element, even bad, that happens in my life. So till next time, y'all take care. Y'all have a good one.